Hi guys, I want a clean fair fighter's glove and by your corner.
Behind Hansi Hao. As he takes on the amazing success story that is Sturgis Mikkios. Grew up an orphan in Greece for 5 years. Raised by his grandparents in Connecticut, USA. Bullied as a kid. You'll see the scarring on his body. That was from having boiling soup spilled on him as a kid. Now a multiple world champion, and he only began training 6 years ago. Sturgis Mikkios, quite incredible. Both men looking for a first win in one Super Series. Mikkios in the blue, Hansi Hao in the white.
I like how Mikkios is pushing forward. He's not letting Han control the center. He's the one going forward, throwing those kicks. He says in his last match against Topic, he kind of held back. He was a little bit overwhelmed by the situation. Now he's used to the bright lights of one championship, and he's hoping to put his best effort ever in his life on display here tonight.
Mikkios swinging the legs early. Hansi Hao goes to the head, and this massive crowd just roars as Hao comes close. He scoops to the body, hoping to find the liver.
Like that question mark kick from Han, he threw it up, and he just at that last moment, he turned the hip over. Caught Mikkios right on the side of the ear.
Jump walking right hand there from Sturgis Mikkios. From Rhodes in Greece. Outside leg kick misses, fakes off the back leg, not the second time round. Hansi Hao trying to pressure Mikkios back. We're under Muay Thai rules. You can clinch, you can throw as many knees as you like, so long as you stay active in the grapple.
Mikkios gets a little bit off balance when he misses that leg kick. Han could capitalize on that if he can step out of the way of that low kick, come in with a big right hand.
Hansi Hao, who began training as a 12-year-old in Chinese boxing, known as Sanda, originally developed by the Chinese military, combining traditional kung fu and kickboxing techniques, sweeps and throws. Moved to Bangkok as a 13-year-old to train in Muay Thai. Finds himself backed against the ropes now by the knees of Sturgis Mikkios. High knee there from Hansi Hao. Referee Olivier Coast breaks them. It's a magnificent sight inside this arena. These sparkling glow sticks, a sellout audience, was sold out quite a while ago. Everybody wants to be inside the Baoshan Arena in Shanghai tonight for one championship. Good outside thigh kick off the drift off there from Hansi Hao.
Han's utilizing that jab and those leg kicks very well. Doesn't seem fazed by Mikkios' pressure.
Mikkios trying to find rhythm, switching up to the rib cage. And a timeout here for Hansi Hao. Did he take a...
Over there. Fighter.
Looks like got a knee to the groin inside the clinch.
Injury time.
No time, says Olivier Coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called for injury time.
And I'm sure we got a replay of that one just so everybody can relive the discomfort of that shot. Look at this, right inside the clinch, and just kind of stomps his knee into the groin there. I think he was going for the body there, just kind of that pinpoint knee where he picks the leg up and then drives the knee into the solar plexus. But Mikkios just caught it right on the good spot and seems to be shaking it off and looks to be okay.
Sturgis Mikkios of Greece nods that he's okay to go on here. Doesn't want to lose any momentum. Does the Greek Dynamite.
Time.
And Olivier Costa gets back underway. Look at the sparkling in the background there. Thousands upon thousands here in Shanghai.
Pretty close first round so far, Michael.
Jab 2 misses the target. Outside thigh kick lands for Mikkios. Inside leg kick from Mikkios.
That's again.
Beautiful defense against the roundhouse kick. Just covered up in time against the second London Mikkios. Hansi Hao connects with the right hand.
Does that count as a knockdown?
It is.
Oh, it does.
Count on Mikkios. Mikkios doesn't believe it was a knockdown, but he got caught.
Ah, that's going to count, though. That's going to go 10-8 in favor of Hansi Hao.
Okay, we go to the towels at the end of one, wherever you're watching live in 138 countries or live and free on the One Super app. Hope you're enjoying it. A One Super Series Muay Thai match as Big Mike from Bali MMA gives the instructions to Sturgis Mikkios.
Let's see if we get a look again at that knockdown. Hansi Hao utilizing that reach, good head movement, and just caught him right on the side of the head as mikkios does the wobble dance.
Have a look here, Mitch. Have a look at this. That connects, but then afterwards, was it a matter of just being off balance for mikkios?
I don't know, man. When you get
that's
hit,
interesting on replay. That is really interesting. Yes, the right hand connected. Yes, the right hand wobbled and stunned him, but there was a time after that where he was just trying to find his footing. It may have been off balanced.
but that's going to I mean, how does that affect the scoring?
Well,
first of
either
all?
the judges may pay it a 10-8 round to Hansi Hao if they call it a knockdown. If they don't, then they're scoring at 10-9 either to Hansi Hao or to Sturgis mikkios, whoever they thought was winning the round.
So does the knockdown count if he goes to a knee? And looks like he bounced right back up. He was just wobbled. He spun around.
Back.
The referee has discretion in this
Ready?
situation, and
Ready?
he awarded a 8 count to mikkios.
Okay, so Olivier Coste believes it was a knockdown. Here we go, second round of 3. Now, the referee calling it a knockdown. I've seen on several occasions a referee call a knockdown and the judges not pay it on their scorecard. So keep that in mind. We do not know how the judges are scoring here. We can only go by the vision we've seen, which is the same as you at home on the beautiful uppercut elbow there from Hansi Hao. Overhand elbow from mikkios. The elbow's coming into play now. Just a dump there.
There's got to be some urgency from mikkios. He's got to turn this up. He's already behind on the scorecards now.
So just a clarification, that is definitely not a knockdown. You just saw that was a Muay Thai dump. Perfectly legal. Not a knockdown. mikkios gets into the clinch. We're seeing the clinch work now here in the second round. The first round, more of a kickboxing contest. Now we're seeing all 8 weapons of Muay Thai. It's known as the art of 8 weapons.
Not 8 limbs,
Not
right?
8 limbs. You don't have 8 limbs. You have 8 weapons. Thank you, Mitch. We had to clarify that. Tied up against the ropes here. Chance for the knees. mikkios gets one. So do does Hansi Hao.
Knees to the legs there from Hansi Hao.
Listen.
This sellout crowd inside the Baoshan Arena absolutely gripped by this one Super Series Muay Thai match. Jabs to the right hand from mikkios, outside thigh kick. There is some reddening on that lead thigh of Hansi Hao. And now the Chinese athlete backs up the little green.
mikkios got to be careful going backwards. He can't drop his hands like that because Han's seeing it. He's coming forward, throwing big shots as the elbow lands.
Big overhand elbow transitions to a lovely dump there. There's Hansi Hao. That overhand elbow was right between the eyes of mikkios. So when a Muay Thai athlete dumps his opponent, folks, it does not count as a score, but, and again, have a look at that. There's going to be a count here from referee Olivier Coste. That is another knockdown on Sturgis mikkios.
5, 6.
mikkios looks fresh, though. He's okay to get the gloves wiped off here.
Step. Okay.
Or is he? A little slow to referee Olivier Coste. Is this the momentum? Is this the moment Hansi Hao needs? The crowd are barking for Hansi Hao to finish. Inside leg kick from Hansi Hao. Outside leg kick to the back leg of mikkios. mikkios has got to see out the round here. Jabs as the great. Drops a pull the trigger on the right hand. Allows Hansi Hao to come in. I don't think mikkios has fully recovered from that knockdown.
Yeah, he still looks a little glazed in the eyes. I thought he was like questioning Olivier. That wasn't a knockdown, but you could clearly see he was slow when Olivier Coste said, "You got to come forward, walk forward to me." You could see him slow down.
We have a knockdown in the first round and a knockdown in the second round for Hansi Hao. Now, just going back to those Muay Thai dumps, the effect it has is mostly psychological because your opponent, when they're dumped, has to pick themselves up off the canvas and get back into it. It's a hard thing to do.
Look at that beautiful elbow coming out of the clinch, waited for his moment and just slid up with a beautiful uppercut elbow. There's one of the dumps that you're talking about. I want to see that big knockdown. That punch just came out from nowhere. Look at that push kick, beautifully slid in, landed the push kick, came up with the uppercut, and just plants Sturgis mikkios down to the mat.
We should also say that in true Muay Thai scoring, a dump really looks impressive to the judges because so much is gauged on strength and balance. When you judge Muay Thai, they're really looking a lot for strength and balance in traditional Muay Thai judging. So a dump means you have the advantage in strength and in balance over your opponent.
But in our criteria, where does it factor in?
In our criteria, it will not factor as highly as it would in traditional Muay Thai, but psychologically, you've got to pick yourself up off the canvas. It puts a little dent in the psychological armor. Here we go, third and final. Wild right hand there from Han Zihao. Jab from the Chinese athlete. Can he find a third knockdown? Overhand right from Sturgos Mikkios. Inside leg kick Mikkios. Beautiful combination there from Han Zihao.
He's eating up that left leg of Mikkios beautifully. Look at him. Every single time Mikkios is stepping forward, he's landing big counters, and he's got good movement to evade the punches.
There were tumbleweeds from the crowd, but Mikkios landed a flush left hook a moment ago, and there's a ring strike again to Sturgos Mikkios.
Three of them?
Two, I believe. Two groin strikes so far. And this one, the worst of the two, I feel, for Sturgos Mikkios. Looks to be in some pain here. Accidental from Han Zihao. Here's how it went down. In close, fires up the knee to the midsection.
Oh no, that's not a groin shot.
Well, that was not a groin.
It's not
Well,
low. Are you
something's
ready?
been revealed here in the replay. Maybe we can see it once more. But that was not a groin strike.
That was a body shot.
I wonder if maybe when the foot went down, something clipped the groin, but to the extent that Mikkios was in pain, I didn't see it.
In that replay, that looked clean to me.
Han Zihao enjoying himself. Moves in close for the clinch. Who can get the knees off now? It's Han Zihao. And in the clinch under our Muay Thai global rule set, you need to stay busy with successive knees. The action needs to keep flowing or the referee will break.
Mikkios got about a minute and 45 to throw caution to the wind and score a huge knockout. A dump won't do it, a knockdown won't do it. He has got to finish.
Mikkios playing another groin strike here.
And Olivier Coste saying it was a knee to the groin.
Okay, we're going to have a look at it in a moment, no doubt, but there's a little bit of debate about the previous groin strike in this round. See if there's any debates about this one. So it's a knee aimed for the inside thigh of Mikkios that probably just lift the bottom of the cup. It can still be very painful though. You see Han Zihao saying, I connected with the inside thigh, I didn't touch the groin. But when you're working around that area and dealing in millimeters, Mitch, it may feel like the inside thigh to you, but it's hit the groin.
You know, and it's also, you know, anytime anybody gets close to that area, you're gonna react harsh to it because it's such a sensitive area to get kicked, touched in that, you know, it's just painful just to even think about it.
Okay, round two to go on here. Olivier Coste recommences the action. Good sportsmanship from both these athletes. Mikkios needs to put the foot down and go now. Greek Dynamite needs to light the fuse. And there's the right hand, there's the left hook, just gets out of the way of the high left roundhouse kick. Jab two from Mikkios, tied up center of the ring. Gut-munching knee from Han Zihao. Both men trade elbows, and Mikkios through the short straw. There's Greek Dynamite, and Han Zihao rallies back. Another big elbow from Han Zihao. Mikkios in trouble. Toe-to-toe. This one's exploded in the final round. Han Zihao, house on fire, and Mikkios smiles at him. Mikkios toe-to-toe. They're battling in a phone booth here in the third. Another knee.
Ready?
For Han Zihao. Now some space for Mikkios. Can he get those hands off? What will be from the final round? By Tayo to the center of the ring. A knee from Han Zihao.
Look at the welt building up on Mikkios' head. Looks like he's got a gremlin crawling out of his forehead.
Jumping knee. There's a right hand from Mikkios. Not enough pasta behind it. Thrusts him off with a jab. Can he find the right hand again? Han Zihao gets out of danger. Gut-munching knees, belly button through the back. They dance, they tango. Final seconds of what has been a quarter of a round. The right hand from Han Zihao. The elbow, what a match!
Wow, what a final round for both these guys. Huge 3 rounds for Han Zihao, 2 knockdowns, and a big flurry in the final round. to really have an impressive display. But Mikkios was there every second, continually battling, took a couple of low shots, but let it all hang out in the final minute. Take a look at some of this action. Beautifully done. Inside leg kick as Hansa Hao catches one on the head, answers back with a right roundhouse. Just the action was fast and furious. Mikkios said he wanted to go toe-to-toe, and that's exactly what Hansa Hao did, as he lands with a huge right hand, big elbows landing. As we go to the judges' scorecard, very close round, but Hansa Hao with those 2 knockdowns got edge in his favor, but big action for both these guys. 2 hard-charging strikers putting it on the line.
Let's go to Dominic Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the medal for this match, we have World Snooker Champion Ronnie the Rocket O'Sullivan. With him, Patrick Gang, Deputy General Manager of Just Sports Group. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the